How's it going, guys? Glad that you are here again. Today's you guys probably know already. You have seen it, the title. Today we have Lolita Lempicka or Masculin. Let me start showing you the bottle, guys. This is like just beautiful, beautiful presentation with Lolita Lempicka. Nice glass. The sprayer looks beautiful. It's like a golden engraved, look like a cutted tree. And the box, quite large box. Leaves, golden details, quite interesting, guys. Nice presentation. What can I say about this one? Spritzer, amazing. It squirts a lot of juice, and it's a very thin juice, so it squirts in a nice way. And another thing, guys, I heard a lot of people classifying this one as a gourmand. Look at me right now. This is not a gourmand. Even though it has gourmand notes, this is not a gourmand. People need to learn the concept about gourmands, concepts about that classification. But okay, I'm not the one to judge anyone. About the juice now, guys. It was released in 2000, and the nose behind is the amazing Nick Nardo. That woman, she is just amazing. You guys, like, she made a lot of piece of arts. I will classify this one as a woody oriental, and you guys will see why. Age group, to me, I guess this is you need to be more on the mature side of things to fully appreciate the quality of this juice. So I guess the anise and the woodsy notes that you will have there, they appeal a little bit more to the mature guys and mature gentlemen's notes. The top notes will have violet, eve, basil, anise, and licorice. Mid notes, you will have sandalwood, tonka bean, and run. Base notes will have vanilla, vetiver, cedar, and praline. What do I get from it, guys? Now this is really interesting. It opens up with a powdery kind of smell, like a wet powdery kind of smell, if you can picture that. It's a little bit dark and cold at first. I get tons of anise right in my face, and it is backed with a woodsy licorice smell. And if you smell like really deep enough, if you can get over the anise and the licorice, you can get some violets and a little bit of basil, just to some kind of condiment running in the background. Guys, the top has the power that I wish that the whole fragrance would have. For 5 minutes, you would be transported to a mystical and dark and wet forest. That's what I get. Sadly, on my skin, the top just lasts like around 5 minutes. That's really disappointing. Well, let's keep on. After that, the sandalwood starts to kick in. You discover that the powdery smell the powdery feeling that you get on the top, it's the tonka bean, and it starts to get more clear to your nose. Interesting when it starts drying down, when it gets to the middle, like after those 10-15 minutes first, I get the very clear rum, and sadly just lasts for an hour on my skin. That's the only note from the mid part of the fragrance that disappears somehow. It lasts for like an hour, and everything else remains. The meat of this fragrance is just beautiful. I get a very light sandalwood covered by a powdery vanilla, and just reminiscent of anise and licorice hanging there. Interesting thing, even though whenever I get close to my skin, it will be really woodsy and with the powdery vanilla, what I'm still projecting is more the anise and licorice. Like, people around me are just smelling the licorice and the anise. I get a really nice and calm vanilla, lightly sweet, and that seems to be the base coming up, and everything else starts to fade away. The cedar makes it pretty cream and without getting too woody, if you can picture that. One thing, guys, I always try to smell the fragrance first, test it out before reading the note breakdown. I like to force myself to pick up the notes before reading the note breakdown. And I watched the whole dry down, and I found the sweet vanilla in the dry down. And I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't get any praline. And I really searched for it after reading the note breakdown, and I would say that that's probably giving or backing the sweetness that I get on the vanilla. But praline itself, I cannot get it. Maybe it is too light or it's too well blended with the vanilla. Another thing, in the dry down, even though whenever I get close I cannot pick the anise anymore, I still projecting the anise, and I would say that it's probably the reminiscent on my clothes. It's not on my skin anymore. I don't know. It's kind of strange that. One analogy, if I have to make one, guys, this reminds me of Shakespeare. This fragrance has an aura around in it, and it takes me to one specific story from Shakespeare. I don't know if you guys read it, or there's two movies, I think. There's one old from the 80s and another one from 1999, and A Midsummer Night's Dream. And this reminds me of that story. The first time I sprayed it, and every time I sprayed it, it takes me there. And you guys should check that out and spray this one, and you'll see what I mean. Occasion, this one, guys, I use it more as a date, kind of a romantic setting scent. But I've tested out clubbing, chilling with friends, going out, day, gym. I tested in different occasions, and but to me, it's best. The best usage would be dating, romantic occasions for sure. I don't like to put on seasonal fragrances, guys, but this one will get a lot of usage, at least for me, during fall. That's why I'm making this review right now, because this one reminds me of fall. Longevity and projection, guys. Longevity is quite spotty, kind of crazy. I get anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. It's been time when I was testing now and making my review, that like in 4 hours was gone. I couldn't like pick up anything, and that was one day that I was testing in, and I was writing my review, and I had my notebook with me, and it lasted the whole day. And it's quite strange. Like, okay, anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. And on my skin, this one lacks projection a lot. So what, if you guys heard like why do I get from it, like the 5 minutes, the first 10, 15 minutes, it's a good projection. For the first hour it's okay, and then it's just like over here. You gotta be like this close, hugging me or whatever to feel the scent. That's why I use more as a date and romantic occasions, because this is really close to my skin. But I like the smell. Best feature? Well, I like the way the notes progresses with this one. I love to watch the dry down, and from one point to the other it changes quite a bit, and I enjoy it a lot. So it's a quite interesting dry down. This is probably one of the best features of this fragrance. And the overall vibe, I like the way that it shifts me to some other place. This is amazing. And well, I would definitely have to say the bottle. Guys, this bottle is quite beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see the amount of details. You've probably seen this bottle already. This bottle has like some sick details. It's just beautiful. Really nice bottle. Negative points, if I have to say some, first of all, for me, the projection. It lacks projection a lot, and I like to be loud with my fragrances. And but I can see this one be really off-putting to someone because of the anise and because of the vanilla. The anise is quite a mature kind of smell, and if you don't like it, you won't stand this one, because this one is anise from top to bottom. Amazing. Personal feelings, I'm not a huge fan of anise. It kind of takes me back to my childhood, back home long time ago. There used to be anise halls, you know, that candy, and everyone seems to enjoy that one at a time, and I hated it. Don't get me wrong, I like this smell, this fragrance. Our nose seems to be always evolving, right? So that's a good thing. This is really well done. I've got compliments with this one. Girls seem to like it, but it's that kind of a compliment like this, like, okay, oh, it's nice. That's the kind of compliment that I got. And well, and as I said, I love the dry downs. Amazing, beautiful dry down. Similar bottles, well, dry down to me is like really close to Le Mans. It reminds me a lot of Le Mans. So if you like Le Mans dry down, you will enjoy this one. And while the Powdery Vanilla feel, the dry down of Bulgari is black. You might like this one as well. Buy, try, or pass. Guys, to me this is a try. Very interesting fragrance, really nice price point, and it takes me to places. So I love when I smell something and it takes me somewhere else. This is really well done. Give this one a try, guys, and let me know. This is your boy V, smelling good. For the last time.